Kpaceguy here. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are unboxing some more speakers. These speakers are the Fluance XL8Fs, the successor to the really good XL7Fs. Now, I'm very familiar with Fluance. I absolutely love their products, and special thanks to Fluance for partnering with me to get me a pair of these to showcase for you guys. Now, I didn't get a chance to listen to the XL7Fs back when they were new. I didn't get the chance to hear them, but I did own their center channel and a few of their bipole speakers a while ago, so I'm familiar with what I should expect. I've also owned the Fluance Signature Series, their flagship audiophile, audio grade floor standers, and I've owned the whole Signature Series. I've also owned a few of their old SXHTB. Their 5.0 system that they have way back when, that's actually really good. And I also currently own their AI60s, their powered bookshelf speakers. So I'm pretty familiar with Fluance and what they bring to the table. And today I'm going to dig into their new, maybe mid-tier floor standing speakers, XL8F. So what we need to do is, of course, crack these boxes open. Now, I do have to return these after a short period. So we're going to try to figure out how we're going to get these boxes open without destroying them completely. So I'm going to grab my scissors here. And I think what I'm going to do is just kind of go right down the middle and take them out of the box this way. And then when I put them back, I can just close the front and back. So let's do it that way. All right, so let's go ahead and crack this box open. When we get it open, we'll go through the specs and then some really cool features on these speakers here that are going to make them stand out from some of the competition. We'll talk about price point and all that stuff. These things, if you're familiar with Fluance, you get a lot of pack for not a lot of money, which is always what you want to hear. I wouldn't call Fluance a budget company. They can be. They do have a lot of different items on there that appeal to more of the people who want good quality sound, but not a lot of dollars to go with it. You can kind of call them one of those. But they can really stand out amongst the crowd, too. They're not necessarily for the young people who don't want to spend a lot of money. You can really get some really good sounding Fluance equipment. I've heard some of it myself. Now, the boxes do look pretty beat up. I'm glad to see the double box, although it did kind of go through both of the boxes. So we'll have to take a look at that, make sure nothing was damaged on the way here. Yep, that's all I wanted to see. Typically there's some foam inside that separates the box from the speaker itself. That's always good to see. All right, so I did get the walnut color. They have a black and a walnut. I believe last time the XL7Fs came in a walnut, black, and I think maybe like a rosewood or a cherry kind of color. We do have some floor spikes here. There's 4 of them. They're adjustable, so that's nice to see. Decouple it from the floor, improves bass response and reduces reverberation around the room. All right, those foam pieces just kind of fell out of there, huh? Get out of there. So I have the speaker upside down on purpose because what I want to do is tip it to the from top or bottom to top, easier to get out. So let's turn this way. I like that. And what this allows me to do first is, since it's already this direction, I can apply the feet while we have it standing this way. Now, of course, these have been used before by other influencers. I do see a little bit of damage on some of the stuff here. Let's see if we can get those in there. There we go. We'll just tighten them all the way down. There we go. I'll do one more in the back. There we are. We got our floor spikes in now. So at the bottom of the box, we do get your manuals and such. And then, of course, they always throw a booklet in there so you can see all of their products that they offer. That's always nice to have, because if you like one set of speakers, you may want to see what else they have to offer to you.
So that's nice to have. Let's go ahead and get this out. So see, we can just easily and carefully lean this down. They're not very heavy. Oh wow, a good shot of that ooh, that driver in there. That's pretty nice. Let me see if I can't get you guys to see that maybe. There's an 8-inch down firing, well, they call it a subwoofer, but it's not independently powered. But there's a 8-inch driver on each of the floor setting speakers that adds a lot more bass to the overall speaker. Let me see if I can't get a good shot of that for you guys. All right, so the best part, taking off the plastic. Oh yeah. Well, this looks very good. It has a very similar size and shape as my Cantons, almost exactly the same as my Canton Ventos. Really nice, wow, and it has a piano black on the front face, a magnetic grille, and then walnut wrapped MDF wood. This looks very good, very good. Not a very tall speaker. I stand about 5'8", and this comes down just below my chest, so maybe a 5-foot tall speaker just below that. Wow. Took off the grill. Oh my, yeah, that looks that looks very nice. The white, they've always done that pretty well. The white with the glossy piano black finish on the front contrast just looks amazing. I do appreciate this being a magnetic grill. I think every company should have a magnetic grill because one, it's easy to take on and off. It's just a snap on and you're done, or you can pull it off and reveal the front speakers. And it's easier to keep it all looking nice and pretty. Very, very nice piano gloss. Most people are going to want to take this grill off. So we don't want to see peg holes where the pegs go. We don't want to see that on the front. So it just looks so much cleaner this way. Let's go ahead and turn it around to the back and see what we think about the back side. The back side's pretty nice too. Of course, the first things you're going to see are the two bass ports on the back to help further reproduce those lower frequencies that 8-inch downfiring driver is going to try to reproduce. Of course, I think inside the cabinet each speaker is individually sealed off from each other. So each speaker has its own cabinet to reduce resonance inside the cabinet. That could cause coloration. There could be standing waves within the cabinet that create bad sound on the way to your ear. So they took care of that. Internally braced. We have 5-way gold-plated binding posts at the bottom, so you can, buy wire, buy amp. You can leave them like they are now and just send one set of wires to the speaker. However you want to do that, they allow you to do that. I'm going to buy wire these, and they're going to be hooked up to my monoprice 200x7 amplifier to give them all of the power they can handle. So I'm super excited for that. Really nice looking speaker. Again, it's shaped just like my Cantons are. They're exactly the same. I'm going to put them side by side next to the Cantons. They are just about exactly the same. The Cantons a little bit deeper, but the Fluances are a little bit taller. So we'll see how that works out. But let's go ahead and put them side by side together and show you guys the front. We'll talk about the specs. So this is Fluance's reference high performance floor setting speaker. Now you can match these with their matching center channel and some surrounds, and then you can get a subwoofer to have a whole sonically cohesive system from Fluance. Now, both colors will run you $599. It's black or walnut, and I'm actually really excited to listen to these. Now, it doesn't exactly say on their site what size drivers they use on the front baffle, but they look to be 5 1/4 or 5 1/2. So those are going to be really good at handling the mid-range. That's what they're for, more the mid-range voices. They have an 8-inch downfiring, what they call subwoofer. It's not powered by anything else. It's not a powered subwoofer, but they call it a subwoofer down below to help reinforce some of that bass there, give you a little more thunder for 2-channel listening. So these speakers are going to be good for 2-channel setups as well. If you're somebody who wants to listen to music more than movies, if music is more a priority, you can do those with you can do that with these speakers. Those beautiful white drivers are woven fiber drivers that are supposed to cut down on vibrational dampening and result in more of a sonic experience true to the music or the movie you're watching. So it's supposed to minimize distortion. What I'm really happy to see is the placement of that tweeter, which is going to be most people's ear level, depending on how tall or short you are, or how high or low your couch is. It's going to be right there next to ear level, which is where you want it to be, so you get the most cohesive sound out of your speakers. So I'm glad to see that tweeter is down below. I think some of their lines have it way above head. So this should be a really nice sounding speaker. Again, I love the contrast of the black glossy front with the walnut. That's my go-to choice. The black one would look nice too, but it would have looked too dark in my opinion. So the walnut's the way to go. But if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know what I like to do. I like to sit down and listen to these in all applications: music, movies, video games, casual TV. I want to listen to them, break them in, and really figure out what they're going to do. I have to run calibration and everything, so we're not going to do a sound demo in this video. A lot of people don't like sound demos because you can't hear what I hear, but I can at least tell you what's going on. You'll have to take my word for it. But without that, we'll have to sit down and listen to them myself, and I'll give you a really good idea of what they sound like. So guys, if you're not familiar with the channel, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here. We're going to have a lot of videos on the XL8Fs, almost said 7. The XL8Fs. We're going to have a lot of videos on that. Let me know what you want to see me do with them. Do you want to see me play a certain movie? Is there a certain song you want me to try? Let me know that down below in the comment section. What's your favorite song or movie you like to listen to when you go and test your audio system? I'll try to find that myself. But guys, thank you so much for Fluance for sending these out to me. Stay tuned for another review on these speakers. We're going to do some movies, demos, and we'll do some music, and then we'll do an overall what do I think about the speakers coming up soon, guys. So thank you for watching. We will see you guys in the next video. Kpaceguy out. Peace.